how it affects our classroom, our school, and our community. And the two things that I like to touch base on with social justice is acceptance and understanding. Those two things are the biggest reasons why we need to teach for social justice. Um, Teaching these younger generations about this topic, it teaches them understanding and acceptance of their peers, people in the community, and others in the school district as well. How I will teach for social justice, the first step is acceptance, like I said before. Accepting others, that they have different beliefs, values, and ideas of life. Also, accepting that social justice starts with learning from other people, and not just our peers, our teachers. It's everybody, learning from everybody. Um, just being accepting of being around those others that are different from us, and that's what makes us unique. Teaching understanding is the next step that I would teach my students. Understanding that social justice is not just about race, it's about religion, culture, sex, sexual identity, all those different things. If students understand more of how social justice impacts the school, the classroom, and their community, it'll be easier to retain that knowledge of how things make us different, and why we're all unique. Using real life experience is also another tool I like to use with students. It teaches them how to relate themselves to their communities and their peers. And getting that firsthand experience is really good for retaining that knowledge. I like to make everybody realize that we are all human. Our differences make us unique, and we are our own person. And that's what makes us unique. And just because somebody is different, or has a different hairstyle, or has a different clothing style because of their culture or race or religion, it makes us unique. And that's what I want to teach my students. I feel like in-class discussions help students. They tend to be more honest, and they work together to come up with a conclusion or brainstorm of how they can make social justice better in the classroom. So there are a few quotes I have found that inspire me to spread my knowledge of social justice. One of them is from Dr. Seuss, and he's my all-time favorite author. My children read his books, and he is a phenomenal role model. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive that is youer than you, and that is true. There is no one better than our own person, and being ourselves, being our unique selves. Mark Twain was also a great author, and being as I'm going into the major of English, it's important to understand and learn from these authors that I will be teaching the students. Nothing so needs reforming as other people's habits. So that habit of judging a book by its cover, and judging a person before we get to know them, if we start to teach the students to learn about these different cultures and understand the differences, we can make a big impact and reform the way we see other differences in different people. Martin Luther King Jr. was also a great role model. Hatred paralyzes life, love releases it. Hatred confuses life, love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life, love illuminates it. All that hatred is built up inside some of these people, and they judge other cultures for the way they dress, or the way some of their cultures behave and impact society. But our love, our caring, and our patience will help build that relationship with other people different from us. I've been working in the school district for almost 5 years now. I started in the elementary, lower grades, and now I'm in the high school, middle school. and it has been 8 years since I graduated. And since that time, the diversity in the community has expanded almost by 65%. When I was in school, the diverse community, it was maybe about 35%, and now it's doubled. Um, I couldn't believe how much it had changed from the time I graduated to the time of working in the school now. Um, I've experienced all these different cultures, religions, races firsthand, and I've learned that there are certain values and beliefs that families hold on to for a long time. Um, and that's important for their family. And that's what a lot of teachers and administrators need to understand is they're not going to walk away from this religion or culture. Um, we can't judge other families without being able to understand them. Yes, there are going to be things that we disagree with, but we can't take that away from their family. You know, they come to our culture, and it's all new to them. Every person in education learns with experience on how important social justice is and how important it is to be accepting and understanding of all the students in our classroom. It's not just one or two, we have to be able to understand all of them.